Great, great. Excellent, excellent. And I just want to say good evening to everyone and thank you for showing up to our session number 10 of our 6 weeks of family fitness program. This is our 5th week, and it's amazing how fast, how quickly time flies, right? I mean, I can't believe that we already have completed, we're completing our 10th session of this particular program. But you know what? This is what it's all about. As long as you show up and get it done, that's what counts. You know, it's important that we do this because sometimes by just meeting like this kind of ensures that we're going to get the least amount of activity in by just showing up. That's the most important thing. And of course, I send the recordings out and everyone knows it, but it's something about coming together and seeing each other and participating right here as a group. And with that being said, George, take it away. Functional fitness, here we go.
All right, hope everybody has their towel, water ready to go. Get started, let's start the music. How's the vibe? Can everybody hear me?
Oh yeah, sounds good.
All right. Let's go ahead and step towards the back of your workout space, your mat. Once again, as we start to ground ourselves. Pushing the mat gently away from the body. Lifting up the chest. Bring the arms up. You can turn your palms together, bring them together. Move the fingertips in the opposite direction as you're moving the bottom of your feet. Bring the shoulders down. Extend the arms. Next exhale, bring your hands behind your head. You're gonna clasp your hands behind your head. Opening up the elbows. As you exhale, you're gonna turn towards the right. Take a big deep breath in. You're gonna turn further into the right. Now, even if you're not moving, you wanna gently continue to move your energy in that direction. Take one more big deep breath. Continue in that direction. Inhale, bring the arms back up to the center. Reaching up, finding that extension. And exhale, clasp the hands behind the head, twisting over towards the left. Inhaling as you twist to the left, continuing to push down on the ground. Deep breath in, one more. And exhale. Inhale, bring the hands back up to the center. And exhale, relax the arms. Let's get a few shoulder rolls. We're gonna roll forward. Big roll forward. Lifting up the shoulders high, moving them forward, pushing them back. Switch directions. Lifting up, pushing back, and then pulling them forward. Lifting them up, pulling them back, pushing them forward. Get 3 more. 2. Here, take our arms back up to the ceiling. Reaching up, finding that length again. And then exhale, fold forward all the way. May have your knees bent. If need be, the head is relaxed. Hands are placed on the ground. We're using the hands and the feet to push the ground away from us. Lifting the hips up to the ceiling. Pulling our kneecaps up towards our hips. Big deep breath in. exhale, move your chest towards your knees. Relaxing the head, trying to push with equal force. Two more deep breaths, continuing to push, lifting the hips up to the ceiling. And exhale, relax, release. Bring the hands just below the knees. Lifting up the chest halfway. Pushing the hips towards the back of the mat, moving the chin towards the front of the mat. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. Trying to keep your breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Big deep breath in. And I'm gonna exhale, walk our hands out into a plank position. I'm gonna hold here for 3 breaths. What we're looking for is your legs are straight. You want to move the back of the knees up towards the ceiling along with the back of the shoulders. And them up towards the ceiling. Knees on the ground, you want to move your hips up towards the ceiling. Sorry, you want to move your hips down towards the mat. Continue to push your hips and shoulders up towards the ceiling. So that would look like this. Your next inhale, I'm going to extend, moving the chin forward. Exhale, move the hips towards the ceiling, relaxing the head. On the upside down feet, downward facing dog position. You want right here, you can start to alternate lifting your heels up off the ground, walking it out. Keep your fingers spread big and evenly. Looking towards your belly button. On your next exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Gently pushing the ground away with the hands. And keeping the hips up towards the ceiling. We're moving right into that half lifted position. Hips moving towards the back of the mat, chin towards the front of the mat. Let's exhale, fold forward all the way. Big deep breath in, we're gonna raise up, bring the hands up above the head. Palms together, you're looking at the thumbs. And exhale, shake that out. Bring your toes together, heels about 1 inch apart. Taking a big deep breath in, pulling the hips down towards the ground. Moving the arms up and away. Keeping your chest lifted. Keeping your gaze on your thumbs if you can. Bring your palms together. Bring your focal point to your thumbs. Lifting the chest. Pull yourself down into it. Trying to push with equal force throughout the feet. And on your next exhale, we're going to fold forward all the way. Bring our hands right down in front of us. Head is relaxed, chest is moving towards the knees, hips to the ceiling. On your next exhale, extend your right leg back. Bend the heel down. We're going to lift up, bring both arms up above the head. Hips should be facing towards the front of the mat. That right foot is at about a 45-degree angle. And you're using the outer edge of the right foot to push yourself forward into the left knee. Bringing your focus to your thumbs as you bring your palms towards each other. On the next exhale, we're going to open up the arms out to a T. Keeping the chest lifted. Bringing the hips towards the right side of the mat. Bringing your chin over your left shoulder. Continuing to push forward with the outer edge of the right foot and towards the left knee. On your next exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands down, framing that left foot, stepping the left leg back, pulling our chest down towards the mat, elbows are close to the body. Inhaling, bringing chest forward, top of the feet onto the mat. And exhaling, hips towards the ceiling, heels towards the ground. And let's bring that right foot forward, bringing the left heel down, angling the foot at a 45-degree angle as we raise up with both arms moving towards each other, and touching. We're pushing with the outer edge of that left foot, moving deeper in towards the right knee. Continuing to use the feet to push the ground away from you. And then your next exhale, you open up the arms to a T, turning the hips towards the left side of the mat, pulling the right knee towards the outer edge of the mat. Arms are straight out, moving away from each other, keeping the chest lifted.
George, your video went out.
Gotcha. Deep breathing.
George, your video went out. There you go.
Sorry about that. The next exhale is cartwheel the hand down, bringing the right foot, stepping the right leg back. Elbows remain close to the body. You pull your chest towards the ground. Inhale. Top of the feet onto the mat, pulling the chest forward, moving the chin towards the ceiling. Your next exhale, tuck your toes. I'm going to bring the hips up to the ceiling. Hold here for 5 breaths. Give you a chance to reset, reconnect with your breath if you need. Hips are moving towards the ceiling. The shoulders are moving towards the hips. Feet and the hands are moving the earth away from you. On your next exhale, you're going to bring the knees down towards the ground. And lift the right knee straight up to the side and back down. We're going to do 10 of those. So as you lift up, you're going to inhale. Exhale on the way down. Hands, your knee, and that left foot. Gently applying pressure as you're pushing the earth away from you. Helping to provide stability. Notice the higher you go, you lose stability. Look for that range of motion that you can maintain control. The lowest count, so we're going to do 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Relax that knee down. Staying with the same leg. We're going to do 10 knee raises with an extension. So we're going to lift up to the right, extend out, bring it back in. That's 1. Lift the knee up to the side, extending out, and back in. That's 2. As you lift up and extend, you want to be breathing in, moving the heel away from the body. 3. Taking your time. Continuing to focus on the breath. Try to keep your arms stable. Breath is steady. Let's get 2 more. And relax. Okay, it's time to switch over to the other side. I'm going to turn around, have some space. If you're on the left knee, take a deep breath in. Lifting that left knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale a little way down. Inhaling and exhaling. Continuing to push the ground down and away from you. Strengthen those glutes. Very neglected muscle group. And 2 more. And relax, bring the left knee down. Reestablishing your stability. Taking a big deep breath in, lifting that knee up and extending, moving the heel away from the body and back down. Inhaling up, extending, and exhale back down. Taking your time to move. Inhale, lift, extend, and back down. Breath in, lift, extend, and back down. Inhaling, pushing the ground away as you extend, moving the heel away from the body. Back. Loosen up the hips. And 4 more. Breath in. As you extend, exhale, bring it back down. Lifting as high as you can maintain control. 2 more. And relax. All right. Bring your feet together. Pull the knees apart. We're gonna go back. Bring the hips towards the heels. Hold here for 3 breaths. Let your chest fall between your legs as you extend your arms. Moving the hands away from the body as far as you can control. Moving the hips towards the ground, just letting gravity take over right here. Focusing on your breath. More breaths here. And 1 more in this position. All right, so we're gonna flip over to our backs. You wanna bring your feet together, knees together. We're gonna try to keep our knees together. Hands are palms facing down. Arms extended by your side. You want your chin facing straight up towards the ceiling. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale. And on your next inhale, we're gonna lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Hold for a count of 3. Continuing to breathe. And back down. So inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhale down. Breath in. Moving the feet. Push down and away. Lift up. Trying to keep it, bring your knees together. If you have 2 magnets on the inside of your knees, pulling them together. And lift up. Allow your glutes to squeeze at the top. Shoulders relaxed. Get a hold, squeeze. Back down. Do 5 more. Inhaling. Full breaths. Don't want to hold your breath at any point. Three more. Last one. Inhale, bring it up, hold. And back down. And extend your legs straight out. Big deep breath in. As your legs are extended out, I want you to start to move your heels away from your body. Moving them in that direction. Pulling your toes up towards your kneecaps. Let your legs energized. And hold for 3 breaths. Continuing to push and find that extension. 2 more. And under your head is moving in the opposite direction. 1 more. And exhale, relax, release. And a big deep breath in. And your next exhale, bring your left knee in towards your chest. Hold it nice and tight, continuing to breathe. If you need to, you can bring the knee towards the left armpit. Just off to the side. Bring it as far as it'll go. You don't want to force it. And exhale, extend the leg out. Inhale, bring the right leg. Moving the knee towards the right armpit. Deep breath in. And exhale. Extend the leg out. Sit up. And flip over. Walk our hands back to the feet. Come to a standing position. Take your time, not too fast. Deep breath in. We're going to bring our hands towards the mat. Moving our hips up towards the ceiling. We're going to walk our hands towards the front of the mat. Bring ourselves all the way down, putting the chest towards the ground. Elbows are close to your body. We're gonna move back up. Walking our hands back towards our feet. Coming back up to a standing position. Bring your arms up. And we're gonna repeat the movement. Exhaling to come down. If you need to, bring your knees down to the ground. Keep the elbows close to the body. Back up and go. Taking your time. Down, elbows close to the body. Pulling yourself lower as opposed to just dropping down. With 6 more. Extending yourself out, pulling yourself towards the mat. Simple movement, mimic having to get up and down off the ground if you ever needed to. Get 3 more. Hands down, extending, breathing deeply and fully. Two more. Need to take a break. Continue to focus on your breathing. And once you're reconnected, get back to it. We got 1 more. Exhale, pulling the chest to the ground. Inhale, pushing the ground away as you come up. And stand. Reaching up. And exhale, shaking out the shoulders. Let's go ahead and bring arms up again, finding that length. So you're gonna reach up and slightly back. Moving the hands towards the ceiling. I'm gonna keep that length as we fold forward. Once down, I'm gonna go ahead and grab your elbows. Right hand grabbing the left elbow. Left hand grabbing the right elbow. Relaxing the head, relaxing the toes, gently pushing the ground away, the bottom of the feet, lift your hips up to the ceiling. Kneecaps are moving up towards your hips. We're actively moving the hips to the ceiling. If you have any pain in your back, try bending your knees a bit more. If you need, you can keep your hands on the ground. Keep the head relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Take 3 more breaths here. Two more. One more. exhale, bring your hands towards the mat. We'll walk ourselves out to a plank. Hold here for 3 breaths. Heels are moving up towards the ceiling, along with the back of the shoulders. The head is relaxed. 2 more breaths. Back of the knees lifting up to the ceiling. 1 more breath. Next exhale, moving the hips up to the ceiling. Heels to the ground. And your next exhale, move your right foot towards the top of the mat. Moving forward. You're going to gently bring that left knee down. With your hands, with your right hand on the inside of your right foot and right arm inside your right leg. Your left hand about a shoulder width apart. Take the top of your foot, place on the mat. And gently start to move that left foot back behind you. You might have your right knee at about a 90-degree angle. Using the right arm and the right leg right up against each other for some stability. Breathe in deeply. I want you to start to pull the left hip towards the floor. Take deep breaths in. Close your eyes if you want. Visualize your breath traveling to that area in your hips, wherever you may be feeling it the most. Stay focused on the breath. One, tuck your toes. In that position, move the heel, the left heel back. Put back your foot a bit further if you need. Or you can choose to move the foot back and closer to you. Experiment with different positions. As we're here, we're still gently pushing the ground down and away from us. A few more breaths here. We're going to move the hips towards the mat. Your chest lifted. A few more breaths. One more. Left toe, the left toe. Your left knee is closer towards you. Extend the right leg back. Take a deep breath in. Just bring the hips up to the ceiling. Heels come down. Inhale deeply. Exhale, we're going to bring the left foot forward. The left hand is on the inside of the left foot. The left arm is on the inside of the left leg. Bring the right knee down. Sliding the foot back. As far as you can maintain stability, not topple over. Push the right heel back. And flip the foot to the top part of the foot being on the mat. Chest lifted. Gently pushing the ground away from us with our feet. Our hands as you move your hips towards the mat. Breathe deeply. As you're breathing, make sure you're involving your entire respiratory system. inhale, diaphragm is pushing the lower part of the abdomen out first. It's followed by the upper part of your abdomen being pushed out. Third part being the expansion of your chest. In that order, releasing. Don't need to force it out. Allow it to leave. Your shoulders relaxed. You can adjust the intensity by moving your rear foot either forward or backward. If you move forward, you can take some of the intensity off. If you move back, increase it a bit. And it's an opportunity for you to experiment, find out what your body needs. Get 3 more breaths here. Stay lifted. Get 2 more breaths. And 1 more. And your next exhale, we're going to extend the left leg back. Bring the feet together. Opening up the knees. We're going to move our hips back towards our heels. Arms are extended out in front. Allowing the chest to just fall between the knees. The hips move towards the heels. I'm going to hold this position for 2 minutes. And as you're here, you have your eyes open, you get your eyes closed. Not offering any resistance to gravity here. This as an opportunity to reconnect with our bodies. Try to bring the heart rate down a bit. Maintaining that visual of our breathing. Imagining it traveling throughout our body. Inhaling fresh new energy. Letting go what we don't need. Making room for more fresh new energy. Walk your fingertips forward a bit as you need. About 6 more breaths there in this position. Breathing deeply, trying to keep your exhales and inhales at equal length. Four more. Three more. More. Last one. And slowly let's lift up back to all fours. Here we're gonna have a seat. Let's extend our feet straight out in front of us. want you to start to pull your toes back towards your knees. You're gonna lift the crown of your head straight up towards the ceiling. And from there, you're gonna place your hands as far down your leg as you can get them. Breathing in deeply. And your next exhale, just gonna slide your hands further down. We're gonna continue to slide down as far as we can. We want to keep the chest lifted. We're going to chin towards the feet. Go down as far as you can. So if you start to notice your back cave in, you want to stop just short of that. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the energy of our fingertips and chest and chin moving towards our feet. Shoulders relaxed. Not forcing it. We are intentionally moving our energy in that direction. Inhale, exhale, you move deeper and deeper. Three more breaths here. Two more. One more. And slowly release. I'm going to extend our legs straight out. Lie down. Bring your left knee, left foot towards your butt, so the left knee is bent. Keeping the toes pointed up towards the ceiling, your hands palm facing down with the arms extended. We're going to be moving our right knee back and then extending the left knee. So we're sliding the heel along the mat floor. Inhaling as you extend. Exhaling as you bring the knee back. As we're doing that, most important thing here is to bring that lower part of your back towards the mat. So you want to leave no space between the lower back and the floor. Inhaling out, pushing that heel away from you, and then exhale, pulling it back in. Taking your time, breathing in deeply, syncing the movement with the breath. More. Aiming to pull that lower back towards the mat. You find that the further you extend out, you're unable to do that. Work within that range of motion that allows you to keep your lower back connected to the ground. And if your lower back is not yet connected to the ground, we're going to continue to move our energy in that direction. Helping to strengthen up the core. Two more. Last one. Next exhale, let's bring both knees in towards the chest. I want you to open up the knees, bringing the right knee towards the right armpit, the left knee towards the left armpit. allowing the gravity to open the knees out. And grab your big toe with your index and your middle finger. We're going to extend the knee from the bottom of the foot towards the ceiling. And that lower back attached to the ground. Take a deep breath in. One, you can hold onto the side of your feet with your whole hand. Whatever position you're in, just make sure you're breathing in deeply. Shoulders relaxed, chin towards the ceiling. Take 2 more breaths here. Exhale, extend the legs straight out. Bring the palms towards the mat, shoulders underneath your body, feet are together, the heels are together. You're gonna let the feet spread out. We're gonna take 5 breaths here. Just allowing yourself to melt into the ground. Eyes are relaxed. Muscles in your face relaxed. 2 more breaths. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, bringing that awareness back to your body. Bring your arms up over your head. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for joining us tonight. Love to hear your feedback.
Yes. I would love to hear some feedback as well. How was functional fitness for you guys this evening? Did you feel it? Were you able to do all the exercises? Was it challenging for you? And where did you feel it most? In your gut, in your back, in your hamstrings? Don't be afraid to, write something in the chat box or just, speak. If you want to say something, by all means. We like to hear from you beyond the emails. So this is a good time to do it. Shirley says it everywhere. I'm beat. Well, I think you're still coming back from that trip at the highest peak in Colorado, Shirley. So I think that's what's going on there.
I was exhausted turning my computer on. You're absolutely right.
Awesome.
Really?
Appreciate you still joining us.
Yeah, but at least you're hanging in there. You're getting it back now. That's what's so important, And Kilana says, I was able to do most of the exercises. I did feel plenty in my back.
What were you feeling in your back?
Yes, Kilana.
Kind of like the lower back when you're trying to keep it on the mat, like you were saying, you just trying to keep that stabilized. It was
right.
Challenging.
Okay.
That's a good one to practice. Before you get out of bed in the morning or when you go to bed at night, that just helps to create more stability within those muscles that help to keep you upright throughout the day. So if you do have back issues or any pains in the hips, that would definitely help.
Yeah, and most people, as we get older, we have 80%. I think it's something like 80% of us, those over 40, that is, something, Kilana, you had to worry about. But those over 40, you start feeling some lower back issues.
Right.
And so that's why it's good to try to stay flexible, stretch it out, and also do the abdominals, because that your stomach supports your lower back as well. So what we're doing here is a lot of this is prevention. And I think that's the key. Who's that wise man that said an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Remember that? Okay, just a little prevention is worth more than a pound of curing. So we need to focus more on preventing illnesses, preventing pains and back pains and all kinds of pains. So prevention is the key. And that's what functional fitness is so important and so effective. And I believe in doing that along with other activities. Every morning I stretch every morning, and I do a lot of these functional fitness activities. And I really mean that. I won't spend 45 minutes doing it now, but I'll spend at least about 10 minutes because it's my body. I have to preserve it. I have to take care of it. If you want it to function properly, like functional fitness, you have to take care of it. And now, speaking of that, I want those of you here today, and I'm going to email everyone who's not here. You know, today is Thursday. We have one more week of this particular program, and then we roll into on the following week, the next program. And we're going straight through until December 8th. So those of you who would like to continue, you know, I need you to sign up. And I also send an email out with the flyer so you can share with any of your friends and family members who may want to participate as well. But don't forget, your family, if you join, your family's also joining. But you may have people outside the family who may want to join. So please share it because that time is coming up. And we're trying to go as far as we can into the end of this year, all right? Because we know this is the time of year when most people start to kind of put on the pounds during the winter season. And I heard the weather report this afternoon. I know tomorrow morning it's gonna be like in the 40s here in New York. And that's getting a little cooler now, you know? So people are gonna be starting to cover up a little more. But you know what? You can't, whatever you cover up, eventually is gonna be revealed next year. So be mindful of that. We want to help you to stay on track. So when next year comes, you're that much ahead of the game. That's important. So I want you tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, to do either one of these recordings, do some type of physical activity that's going to last at least 30 minutes. It could be walking, it could be dancing, it could be, you know, it could be playing soccer. It could do whatever you want, whatever you like to do. We take the recording, the tapes, the recordings here. But I want to know what you decided to do. And I want you can either email it to me with your fitness and nutrition form and just say, I did this on Friday, that on Saturday, this on Sunday. Or you can just send me an email. If you don't send me the form, send me an email. Tell me what activities you did at least 30 minutes at a time that you did on Friday, on Saturday, and Sunday. I want you to be active, okay? This is the key. We always have to set goals, but in order to carry them out, you have to stay focused and you have to stay on track. This is what we're talking about. And when the next program comes in November, I'm going to be really pushing that for those, because there'll be some new people who really need this. And we wanted to help them stay on track, set their goals, and be focused so that they can achieve these goals. Okay, this is a lifestyle, and I want everyone to win. I want for you what I want for myself. I'm sure George would say the same thing. Health is wealth. It truly is. Cheryl Sanders said we can sweep leaves out. You can sweep leaves outside. Exactly. I did send an email about what activities you can do in the house and outside that can also be counted as, you know, burning calories and exercise. And Merle said, we're getting there. Yes, we are, definitely. And
could I add that I really enjoyed the class, George, because I didn't realize how stiff I was until I started stretching out. Then I really see the stiffness and the pain. So I really enjoy these sessions. Make a big difference.
You appreciate you.
Right, and it's good to hear. It's good for us to hear that, know that it's effective. but we want you to keep doing it, you know? Sometimes it's hard. I know it's getting hard sometimes to turn on that computer, right? And get there, get set up in your little space there to work out. But when you do it, it is so rewarding. You know, you feel you feel invigorated, you feel rejuvenated, and I guess you just can't put a price on how you feel after getting the work in. Now, one of our participants, one of our group, texted me while we were on here today and said that, well, she's sorry she couldn't make it. She's at a Mary J. Blige concert. So I'm like, okay. I said, well, you and Mary should both be here in class, okay? But we'll excuse you this time. But you got to get it in. But anyway, she knows to get the recording in the morning, all right? But I think there's something special about taking the class live. We're here together as a group taking it, but you can still do it at the recording. And that's why I want you to select 3 activities that you're going to do, but you have to let me know on Monday. I want to hear by email what activities you did that would count as a 30-minute exercise activity. And like Cheryl said, it could be raking the leaves. It can be washing your dog, running after your dog, running after your pets, you know? Moving. Just, you got to move your body, okay? And with that being said, I believe that's it. It's almost 8 o'clock. You guys have been great. I'm going to send out the links tomorrow so that you can, use this, take this activity again. The key is, and the reason I send these recordings to you, so you can use them. You can use them over and over again. It's going to help you, and it's going to help you get to where you need to be. And before we go, let's not forget the importance of nutrition, though. All right, you've got to eat right. I'm not saying you got to eat perfectly, but you've got to eat right. Your body knows real food. You're not fooling your body when you're constantly eating junk food. Cheryl says, thank you, George and Vince. Good night, everyone. Good night. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to say good night to everyone as well. But thank you so much for coming on. You know how to reach me, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. But you have your homework, though, okay? I want to see some emails on what activities you did. And I don't care who you are. If I don't get it, I'm gonna reach out to you. You don't want to hear from me, right? Nah. So let me hear from you. Good night, Kilana.
Good night.
Great weekend to everybody, okay? Take care.
Yes.
George, thank you, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
Take care now. Bye-bye. Oh, let me stop the recording too while we're at it. Jaden, can you stop the recording?